Good afternoon, everybody. Today we are going to review the website Age-Friendy.ca. We are going to the /service-1 extension of the website to show you transportation guides for older adults in the Thunder Bay area. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to scroll down to show you 3 of the options that you can explore in the website once you land here. The first option is essentially a guide of multiple services of transportation available in Thunder Bay. If you ever need any further assistance, you can call the 211 number. I'm going to click here in this box. When I click in that box, it takes me to the description of all the services in terms of transportation that an older adult can access in Thunder Bay. The first option that we have in this list is the Canadian Red Cross service in Thunder Bay. This is available for ages 55 plus. Is a door-to-door transportation service for elder and disabled individuals in the community. The service is for those unable to use public transportation or any other private means. Transportation to and from medical appointments, as well as shopping and rehabilitation programs. Unfortunately, no wheelchair ramps available. Clients with wheelchairs must be able to transfer from the wheelchair to the vehicle seat on their own or with minimal assistance. Service is available between Monday and Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. When we talk about eligibility and restrictions, clients must not be able to access public transportation services, not be able to drive by themselves, not live in a long-term care facility, and also be able to get in and out of the vehicle with minimal assistance. For residency requirements and places that individuals could live in, is up to a max of 100 kilometers outside the Thunder Bay city limit. For the application process, one can call to register and complete an assessment to become a client of Red Cross Thunder Bay. Rights also are dependent on if there is a volunteer available to do them. Fees may vary depending on the destination, and clients will receive a monthly bill for services. They can even mail the payment or call a representative to make a payment over the phone. Driving Miss Daisy. This is available for age 65 plus or individuals of any age with a disability. Door-to-door transportation and help services including wheelchair accessibility is available. If required, staff will enter the client's home and help with getting ready and locking the doors afterwards. Staff will accompany client into clinic, grocery store, or any other destination previously agreed upon. Will unlock doors, help with coats and shoes, put away groceries, and help the client settle in. Service is available from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and evenings and weekends by a special arrangement. In terms of the eligibility restrictions, it provides 3 senior-friendly vehicles or vans, and there is 1 wheelchair accessible. For residency requirements, people who could be in the Cacavica Falls, Murillo, Niven, and Thunder Bay could access this service. The application process will require most likely in-home consultation. Fees are set up by service and users can pay by cash, check, Visa, MasterCard, e-transfer, and monthly invoicing. Walkers and folding wheelchairs accessible vehicle. In this case, the client needs to be able to self-transfer to the vehicle. And to get more details, you can contact the email janice@drivingmissstacy.net or reach out to the 807-630-0890. There is also a website available, www.drivingmissstacy.ca/franchise/Janice McLean driver seat Thunder Bay. In this service, there is not so much an age requirement. The service offers personal transportation services that will drive the client's vehicle from one point to another, or clients can also book a shuttle service to and from appointments. Clients can choose the type of service upon booking in the application, and services are available from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. 7 days a week, which is much more variety in terms of hours in comparison to the other two services we just reviewed. Not so much on the end of eligibility or restrictions. However, for the residency requirements, service will pick up within the city limits. The application process, you can essentially schedule rides online or on the application. Fees are as follows: designated driving $17 per hour, shuttle services hourly and meter rates available. Airport shuttle is a flat rate within the city limits, so whatever applies to that, and you can pay with the credit card only, unfortunately. And just to keep in mind, the shuttle services are not accessible. To contact them, call the 807-633-3522 or email thunderbay@driverseatcanada.com. The website is driverseatinc.com/contact. This is a more public service and it's the Thunder Bay Transit. Not much of applicability in terms of age. It is a city bus. Services available approximately every 45 minutes and will operate from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. That is the chance to access a senior monthly bus pass that gives you 12 months for the price of 9 and is only available at transit services. It is valid from January 1st to December 1st and is available for sale from November 1st to March 31st. For eligibility and restriction, has a kneeling feature to lessen the step or a ramp for easy access. Lift plus buses have a ramp if unable to board with stairs. The residency requirements: users most likely have to be on the stops to access the bus. There is no need to do an application. For fees is $495 senior annual pass, $55 for a senior monthly pass, or $3 per ride. How to pay for the service? You can pay cash per ride or purchase pass via debit, credit card, cash from the office located at 574 William Road or any other locations throughout the city. Senior monthly pass is only available, however, at the Thunder Bay Transit office located at 574 William Road. In terms of accessibility, courtesy and priority seating is available, of course. To get in touch with them, you can call the 807-625-2230 or the 807-622-2225. If you use this digital form, there is an embed link to access or send them an email. To visit the website, you should go to www.thunderbay.ca/n/cityservices/transit-aspx. Also, part of the city public transfer is Lyft Plus. No age requirement really. It operates a para-transit service for individuals unable to use the regular transit system due to a disability. Services are available from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. and Sundays from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. When we talk about eligibility and restrictions, individuals with a disability who are unable to use conventional Thunder Bay transit services, there is no need for a doctor note. You have to apply to use the service. Applications are available online or in person at transit services. Your application should be completed, signed, and returned to transit services by mail or in person. You will receive a response by letter within 14 days of receiving your application. If a decision is not made within 14 days, you will receive temporary eligibility. Not so much residency requirements. Application process. As mentioned, you should complete an application form and rides should be booked in advance. Fees. It is $55 for a senior monthly pass or $2.75 per ride. You can pay exact cash per ride or purchase pass via debit or credit card. It is fully accessible, this service, and you can contact the 807-345-0777. You write no age restrictions or stipulations. By downloading the U-Ride application, you essentially can book a ride. Not so much to say about eligibility restrictions, and for residency requirements, users should be in the Thunder Bay area. The application process is as simple as downloading the application and book directly. Fees are based on the distance of the destination users are intending to go, and you can pay exact cash per ride or purchase pass via debit or credit card in the application itself. No wheelchair accessible vehicles. And the hours of operation 24/7 daily. And this is the image of how the application looks like, so you can get it from your app store in your electronic device. Again, not much to say about age restrictions or limitations. This is a taxi service. It's based on the distance of the destination and waiting times. You can pay either by cash, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, debit, taxi dollars, Lyft, plus a specialized transit taxi script. There are wheelchair accessible vehicles upon request, and you can contact them at 807-622-0600 6001. Cancellation should be done at the 807-622-6235. Notice that there are two different numbers, whether it is that you want to get a hold of them to hear about the service, or if you already asked for a service and want to cancel that service. You can email them at the thunderbaytaxi@yahoo.ca and visit the website www.diamondtaxithunderbay.ca. Contact us. Hours of operation are 24/7. Next one in this category of transportation is Roach Yellow Taxi. Similar to the one we just reviewed, is also a taxi service. It's based on the distance as well of the destination and waiting time. You can pay by debit or credit card. There is also wheelchair accessible vehicles if you request them with anticipation. The contact number is 807-344-8481 or the 807-345-7721. Email is mostly for non-urgent questions or comments and is info@roachtaxi.com, and the website is roachtaxi.com. Medical transportation program for William First Nation. This is for 60 plus ages. It delivers medical transportation services and assistance in making medical appointments arrangements, provides transportation to medical appointments within the community, provides transportation and or assistance from to for William First Nation to medical appointments, whether it's a doctor, dentist, optometrist, specialist, and also physiotherapy in the city of Thunder Bay. Services are provided by way of a wheelchair accessible medical van equipped with one infant and one toddler restraint. Responsible for processing non-insured health benefits service claims. Through the service, it's possible to submit medical appointment, travel, mileage, meal, and accommodation requests on behalf of an individual. For eligibility and restrictions, members of Fort William First Nation who require assistance with non-insured health benefits, arrangements and forms, and or medical transportation due to illness, injury, or age. It works in the area of Fort William First Nation and surroundings. And for the application process, one can contact Health Center reception during regular hours to make the organization of the service. After hours, call the number 807-472-7701. It requires written proof of medical appointment and a pre-authorization by Health Center, as well as 24 hours advance booking, no exceptions, and there is an advance cancellation required. After hours, the taxi slips will only be issued to Thunder Bay Regional Health Services with return trip, one way, not allowed. Individuals accessing the service must provide documentation that they attended the TVRHSC and were seen by the attending physician. Further documentation could be asked for, and there is accessibility as the service count with wheelchair accommodation. Contact the 807-622-8802 from Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 1 to 4 p.m. Thunder Bay Indigenous Friendship Center. This is available for ages 55 plus. transportation services for medical appointments for residents of the city of Thunder Bay who meet eligibility criteria. Eligibility and restrictions: must be of Aboriginal descent, must be frail, vulnerable, and at risk, must have one or more chronic illness or disability, and has limited access to culturally appropriate services. Residency requirements: works for the most part in the city of Thunder Bay, and the individual need to reside in this area. The application process must be referred by the Northwest Local Health Integration Network. Vehicles have accessibility, that is, wheelchair accommodation, and to contact them you can call the 807-345-5840. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., closed from 12 to 1 p.m., only 1 hour. And here we have the logo representing the service. This is available for ages 65 plus. Individuals who require services in their home can access this service. The application can be an in-home consultation if stipulated and required. For information about fees, how to pay, and accessibility, you should get a hold of them at the number 807-346-0055. Hours of operation are Monday through Sunday, 24/7. And to end, there are private businesses that will transport older adults, and those can be found by searching online. For more information, please call 211. This is available in Northern Region, Ontario. When you don't know where to turn, you should reach out for this contact. It is a multi-channel information and referral system. It is accessible to all Ontarians 24/7, 365 days per year. The telephone again is 211, and the email is questions@211north.ca or gethelp@211ontario.ca. The online chat can be found at 211ontario.ca, and there is an online database of human services. The service also provides free, confidential, multilingual access to information and referrals to the full range of community, social, health, and government services. And it is a certified community resource specialist place that assess each person's need and connect them with the best available resources in the area they are located. 211 helps to navigate the complex network of human services quickly and easily, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in over 150 languages. So that is a very nice service to end this guide with. I'm going to use my back arrow at the very top left of my screen, and I will be then taken back to the website agefriendlythunderbay.ca/services-1. So we went over older adults transportation guidebook. The second option in this list is how to ride transit, and this is an infographic about how to get to places using the regular or local transportation services in the Thunder Bay area. I'm going to click in this option. I will be taken to a new screen where I will be able to see the details of this guide. This is a kind of flyer, and essentially it gives older adults steps about what to do when they are intending to use transportation services. If you wonder how much services in terms of transportation cost, cash is $3. Drivers cannot make change for users who don't pay the exact price. You can also purchase 10 tickets for $25, the senior monthly pass for $55, the senior annual pass for $495, transit accessibility ID card for $5, and Lift Plus, which is one of the services we mentioned in the previous guide. The ID card is $5. Where can you purchase bus tickets? If you are planning to ride in the Thunder Bay area, you can purchase at 574 William Road. It is open to public Monday to Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. 10 pass rides tickets can also be purchased at outlets in the city of Thunder Bay. And if you use this direct link in this infographic, you will be directed to the site where you will be able to see details or information about where can you buy your tickets and outlets that are available for users to buy those tickets as well, and what kind of services they offer, whether it's the selling of monthly passes or not. You will see information listed with their addresses, phone number for your accommodation. If you scroll down, you also will find out that the list is not a small list. You have plenty of options. And if you want to see it by different areas, south, you also will see this listed in here. Apart from the outlets available to buy those tickets, you can see the fare condition, whether it is for monthly passes, Ontario seniors tax credits, transfers, senior annual pass, and things of that nature. So it's an excellent redirection that is done through that infographic document. I'm gonna use my back button and I'm back. So I went to that page using this here option. Now remember to check out the map when you are planning your trip. You can use the tool nextlift.ca and also Google Maps. For instance, if you use the Next Lift tool and you click in this option, embed in this infographic, you can click in there and it will take you to this tool where you essentially can select or type down the name or number of that route. You can filter by direction and the stop, right? If you start typing anything in this area, for instance, it's going to show different options that you can select from. When you choose an option, it's going to display information on the right, the route, destination, and next. When I hit in this arrow pointing to the right, it's going to show me the next departure in and what is going to be after that. You can also use the option View Live on a Map if you are using this from your electronic device, as it will show in real time where you are located exactly. So this is an excellent tool. I'm going to hit my back button so I can go back, and you can use the back button in either of your devices to go back if you land in the infographic, as it helps you navigate through the systems we are covering today. Aside from Next Lift, as I mentioned, you can use Google Maps. Stop times are available also by phone at the 684-3744. You can also check out the Thunder Bay Transit System map to help map out your route as well. For more information, you can see the schedules map here, and if you click in there, it will direct you to the City of Thunder Bay page, and you can see much more details about maps and schedules based on the different areas of the city. They are lined up by number, going from 1 to the 16. I'm going to use my back button to go back to my infographic once more. And to continue, here we have a quick tip. If you ride Thunder Bay Transit more than 11 round trips in 1 month, you can save money by purchasing a monthly pass. Also, prepare for your trip. If it is cold, remember to dress warmly. Ensure you have proper footwear while riding the bus. Floors can be at times very slippery, and you don't want to end involved in a fall. Take your time getting to the bus stop so you don't fall and put yourself in danger. Before hopping on, if you need the bus or the ramp lowered, just ask the driver before you board the vehicle. Follow all public health recommendations. Have your bus ticket or pass ready and know your destination. Don't be shy and ask for help if you think you are struggling. If you ever feel safe or unwell, or if you think that you might have hopped on the wrong bus, ask the driver for assistance. Most likely they will help you getting to the place and give you indications so you can orientate yourself. And enjoy your ride. Relax and enjoy the ride. Read your favorite book, or perhaps you can be doing a crossword puzzle, or even call a family member if you are comfortable enough, but that doesn't put you in danger. Alright, I'm back into my options, and the last, how to ride Lyft Plus infographic. You essentially can download and even print this infographic as well as the other and see how to take advantage of the services for transportation available in the Thunder Bay area. I'm going to click in this function, and then I will be taken to the instructions on how to ride Lyft Plus for older adults. But first of all, what is Lyft Plus? This is a Thunder Bay door-to-door para-transit service available for residents and visitors who, due to a disability, are not able to use the transit service of the city, whether it's for all or a portion of their trip. Lyft Plus is public transit and services most locations within the city limits, and this is how that vehicle looks like. So it's very notorious, so you can identify the vehicle easily when around. Now, who is eligible to use Lyft Plus? Your eligibility for the service is determined by your ability to use Thunder Bay Transit. There are 3 levels of eligibility. Unconditional, you are not able to use Thunder Bay Transit at all. Conditional, you are able to use Thunder Bay Transit sometimes. Temporary, you are able to use Thunder Bay Transit for short periods of time. Now, applying to use Lyft Plus. Applications are available online. If you use this infographic and click in this online, it's gonna take you to the application for the Lyft Plus specialized transit service. At any point, you can download this or simply use this as a reference and read through the different options for the knowledge of how you could apply for it. It is a total of 8 pages that you have in these documents, and just take your time to read carefully and understand what things you need to apply. I'm going to use my back button. So I use my back button and I was taken back here. And remember that to go to the online form, you can go to the Word or click in the Word in the infographic online and it will direct you to that application form. If you are more like a traditional kind of user, you can go in person at transit services to apply for this option. Applications, though, must be completed, signed, and returned to transit services by mail or in person at 5704 William Road. You will receive then a response by letter within the next 14 days after they received your application. If a decision is not made within this time, you will then receive a temporary eligibility that you can get yourself started. In the meantime, they decide the final thing. If you want to apply it online, here in the infographic, there is a button that will take you to that space if you need to do that or would like to do that. Hours of operations. Lyft Plus service hours are the same as the Thunder Bay Transit. Lyft Plus provides services and operates Monday to Saturday from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., Sundays and holidays from 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. Your only responsibility is to call and cancel if you are not going to that trip you request. And all requests are based on availability of the service. Questions. If you have any, there is a line for general inquiries at the 807-684-3744 and the booking line if you want to do any kind of bookings for your trips is 807-345-0777. Now, how to book Lyft Plus. You can book a ride at the 345-0777 up to 7 days in advance, which is very convenient. Bookings are made on a first come, first served basis, so it's best to call 7 days ahead of time and don't leave things for the last minute. The booking line is open weekdays from 8:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's an amplitude of time here. Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Voicemail is available during the off hours for cancellations only. So you can leave a voicemail if you need to cancel your trip. All trip requests are based on availability. This is a reminder. And if your trip is not available, your trip can be added to a wait list, so you are not completely left in the blank. You will be called closer to the day of travel if Lyft Plus can provide your trip for you. That is everything today. I hope that you enjoy going over these services. This was created and has been brought to you by the Age-Friendly Thunder Bay organization. Thank you so much for